In this video, I'm going to walk you through Discourse. Now, this is a platform that could help you create a place where you could build up your own private community of fans online. A place that is away from the annoying algorithms of social media, a place where you can turn fans into clients. Or maybe a waste of your time. Let's dive in and see if Discourse is right for your creator business. So this is Discourse. Discourse is a 100% open source discussion platform, and it will allow creators to have a mailing list, create a discussion forum, chat room, and they pitch themselves as civilized discussion for your community. Now, the idea about being civilized is that it's a place to escape the clutter of email, to have all of your conversations in one place, and to have a community of like-minded people who can just chat about things. In its simplest form, it's just a giant forum. Forums are great. They've been around for years. They are a little bit clunky when you compare them to some of the other offerings out there, but they do suit a certain type of individual. If your fans love Reddit, then I can see this being something they won't have any problem with using. But, as we're about to find out, it does get a little bit complicated. So the idea of this is you have conversations, not just like pages of text. You can set up notifications when people at you or comment on your forum. It's designed around mobile as well, which is great because some of these platforms aren't, and a lot of your fans are just going to be on their mobile devices all of the time. So now some of the things they promote as features seem pretty basic, like the ability to use emojis and single sign-on and spam blocking, which are kind of the things that you take for granted in this day and age. But it is open source, which means people can develop it however they like, and if you are techie, this could be a pretty awesome way to create something unique to yourself. So let's have a look at their demo site. Now, straight away, it is a little bit overwhelming. I think you'll agree. So this is what your Discourse platform would look like. And there's conversations going on. So someone would post a question and then people would come in and answer it. So you can see the posts people put up, the replies, the views that post had, and let's click on one, and someone has left their post. Here discussing the room, you can see they've embedded a video, and then there's people answering their questions and joining in the conversation. So what I do like about this is, because it's a forum that maybe you as a creator would push people to, kind of takes a little bit of the emphasis off you in having to always be there and try and add tons of value. It's great to turn up and keep your community engaged, but actually a strong community will chat amongst themselves, and you'll know when your community is getting stronger because you'll see it in the comments of the things that you put on social media or on YouTube. Someone asks a question in your comments and then other people answer it, and it's like you don't have to jump in and help. Your community just looking out for each other. And you can see some of these get quite a lot of replies. So the pricing, this is based on these guys hosting it. So the actual service itself is free and it's open source. So to set it up, you're going to need a little bit of tech help, and then you would need to store it on your own server. If you want these guys to do it, it starts from $100 a month, which gives you 100,000 monthly page views, 20 gig of storage, 100,000 emails. Then you can add people to it as well. So let's jump in and make one, shall we? Straight away, I'm kind of struggling. So you might have to use your own domain here. If you don't have one, you can click temporary domain and then you'll use theirs, and they want your card details, which is where it stops for me, I'm afraid. So Discourse kind of pitched themselves as a hosting company, not necessarily a platform company. The idea is that they look after all the data that you put on your forum. It almost feels a little bit like the Wikipedia of community building, in that it's open for anyone to tinker with and do whatever they like to their forum, but these guys just want to look after the hosting. So here's another example. This is the Republic Wireless community board, and it's basically a support forum. If you have a course that you've built and you want to have a support section, something like this would work, but I just have to say that, unless you have the ability to link this with your site and host it on your own server, I'm not quite sure who this product's for. I can see it working for big websites, but when it comes to creators, I don't think it's really of much value to the average creator, unless you are from a tech background and support background. And if you want something free with loads of integrations and the ability to host chat on it, video calls, basically this on steroids, then you want to check out Discord as another option.